And we are live. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever you are tuning in. My name is Yana, live in Canada, streaming live from my business page. Today is the day 20th of my Go Live challenge. And today we want to talk about that one powerful decision that it's a brave decision that it makes makes a whole difference. So the power of making that one brave decision. Well, I remember about a year and a half ago, before I started this business, I was lost. I was lost. I was working in corporate. I was dealing with politics and corporate. I was not happy. I loved my job, but just the circumstances, the fact that the workload was so much, so heavy, and we didn't have enough staff because the bank laid off over 100 people from our department. So there was a lot to do, not enough time. So we sacrificed our family time and any other time that we had like for working for the corporate that didn't really appreciate our efforts. Um, yeah, like not having enough time to spend with your family, not having enough time to even take care of yourself. And of course, that affects your whole life. And yes, the frustration, the burnt out, the everything, it was getting to me. It was affecting my mental health. It was affecting my marriage. I didn't, I always wanted to be a mom that I could be for my son whenever he needs me. But working in corporate, every once in a while, I found myself having to choose between my family and my career, my job. So it was not a pleasant situation, and um, everything in life was just, I was not hopeful. I wasn't really looking forward to my future. It was everything, every day was the same vicious cycle of just work, sleep, eat, repeat, kind of thing. So it was depressing. But one one big decision, one brave decision changed everything, changed my whole life. The moment I stopped overthinking, overanalyzing, the moment I stopped doubting myself and I started believing myself that I can do it. And the moment that it got to the point that I said, enough is enough. What am I doing? Why am I killing myself for this little bit of money? Or what's the point, killing yourself for the whole year? At the end of the year with the performance review, you don't get anything. You're fighting over 2 to 3%, increase on your salary, which is not even noticeable on your paycheck. So I was questioning my life, questioning my whole, what am I doing, right? So I trusted myself. I started believing myself, and I believed that if all these other people in this online community can make it, why not me? Then so could I, right? And that one decision turned my whole life upside down in the best way possible. So I was really tired. I was tired of not having control over my anything, my time. I didn't have control over my finance. And it was just any day I could have been laid off. So the fear of that was a wake up call when one day we were sitting in the office and we heard that yes, over 100 people from our HR department got laid off, and all the roles are replaced by some of it with AI and some with outsourced to a lower cost countries like Bogota and places like that, just for the bank to save money. So it was a wake up call for me. And I didn't want it to wait till I get laid off too. So I had to look for a plan B before my plan A was taken away from me. And not just that, nothing about that job was like really making me happy. It was draining, it was stressful, it was demanding, and it was taking all of my time and my energy, and my patience, everything. So I had nothing left for my own family. So today, after that one decision, I have a thriving online business that I built myself. It's mine. The results are mine. The growth is mine because of my effort, my consistency, and the sacrifices that I made. I'm my own boss now. I'm not building somebody else's dreams anymore. I'm not putting all my time and energy for somebody else's, you know, dreams. And I'm not stuck in a corporate job that doesn't really appreciate me. And we all very replaceable. And now I'm a present mom. I am a present mom. I have time freedom. I have financial peace of mind that no corporate could give me. So it's amazing how one decision can change everything, not just my financial situation, my mental health, my everything, my marriage, my relationship with my son, with everything. It changed everything for me. Now, my stress level is nothing like it was in corporate when I was working at the bank. And back then, I was just surviving. I was just going day by day and just every day the same. Yes, coach. All it takes is that just one brave decision, and everything will change. Thank you for watching, Coach Dina. And yeah, back then I was just surviving. I was just clocking in, clocking out, exhausted, not excited about my future at all. Now I actually love my life. Now I and it's not even there yet. It's still in the process, and I'm already enjoying the life that I built for myself. So now I'm excited about future. I'm hopeful. I actually love my life, and I know it's going to even get better and better. I'm confident, I'm hopeful, and I'm excited to see where my business goes and how big it's going to get, right? And that one brave decision didn't just change my income, it changed the way I see myself. It changed my confidence. It changed like how I feel about myself, how I see myself, how I feel about myself, and how I see my future. That one little decision. It wasn't that little, it was a huge decision. And I'm very proud of myself that I actually made that decision, because there are a lot of people that they stay stuck in that surviving mode, and for years and years and years, because the comfort zone, because they stuck in the comfort zone, they're the fear of change, the fear of unknown, that what am I going to do and how am I going to change my life. And it's just, and doubting yourself, not believing in yourself, not believing in your that how capable you are. You are way more capable than you think. You are stronger than you think. So that's what it clicked in at that point a year and a half ago when I made that decision, because I said, you know what, I need to make a change. It's time to make a change before I get laid off, or before I lose my mind, or I lose my marriage, or before my life is completely ruined due to this much stress and not having enough time to take care of myself and my family. I had to do something. And that one decision saved my life, saved me, saved my marriage, saved my relationship with my son. And like I said, it changed the way I see myself, it changed the way I feel about myself. The confident level, the stress level went down so much. Now Working less, making more. This is just the best scenario ever, and I don't understand why more people not trying this. But anyway, that's our mission, to let people know, as many as possible around the world, that they have other options. If you feel stuck, if you feel like there's no hope, or you're stuck in a corporate or industry, that your position is threatened by AI, or you're, you know, and if you're just relying on one source of income these days, it's so risky to just rely on one source of income, because any day it is possible to lose your job, because companies, big corporations, they're all trying to save money, and now they're taking advantage of this AI, you know, technology and everything, because they can use AI, and most of our jobs are replaceable by AI. So it will cost the companies a lot less, and they can get those tasks done without having to pay high salaries to people. So they use technology. They can use technology like the bank. They can outsource the roles to low cost countries. People with the low, they cost the bank a lot less to hire people from Bogota to do our tasks than paying our salary, even though our salary wasn't really much. But still, the bank tried to save money, and that's what happened. The plate, it affected so many people's lives. They lost their only source of income, but no reason at all. They didn't do anything bad. They were doing their job right. Like years and years they've been in the bank. They thought that they're gonna retire there, and then boom, one day you're done. So before you get to that point, before you lose your plan A, you need to have plan B in place, just in case, you know. And yeah, a lot of people, they stay in that position just because they're scared. They're scared of change. They're scared of not being able to handle it, or not being able to actually change their lives. And some, I agree. In some cases, it's really hard. It's really hard if you don't have the tools, if you don't have the support, if you don't have those, experienced people to guide you through that journey. Of course, it's hard, and the chance of failing, it's way higher. But this online business, once I made this decision, not only just changed my income and my financial situation, I got to know so many people from all around the world that I would never meet or never get to know if it wasn't for this opportunity. I'm, from everywhere, from Europe, from US, from UK. My coach is from UK. Like I would have never would have a chance to meet someone like her ever, or get to know her and call her my coach and my friend at this point. Um, I would have never met all these wonderful people from all over the world, and I'm super grateful for that. And not only that, it's not just change in financial or anything. It's the time freedom. Now that I have the time to take care of myself, so I can take care of my family, so I can take care of my son properly. Before that, when I was in the corporate, I was a mess. I was a mess in every way, because I didn't have the time, didn't have the even the drive to take care of myself, or I didn't have the energy anymore, because I put everything up for my job, everything for the corporate, for the company, that they could replace me like this without even thinking twice, you know? But super grateful. Thanking my old version of, myself that made that decision, because my life is completely changed. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity, for our founders, the people that they came up with this opportunity, and they put everything together, the training, the mentorship program, everything. There was a lot of work that these people did for everyday people like me and you, for people that they have. Seriously, I had no hope. I didn't think I had the education or the skills or um, nothing, the education or the skills to make anything happen for myself or change my life. I thought that corporate job is the best I could do, and that's it. I went to school 3 times before I got that job. So that was my goal was to stay in that bank and just try to climb the ladder and get, go higher if possible. So, but now the whole I wake up excited. I wake up excited because I look forward to my days. I look forward of all the things that I have to do on that day, even though when I'm busy, even though when I have so much to do, and some of them they're like a little nerve wracking because it's new and it's sometimes it makes me nervous or whatever. But that's part of it. That's part of growth. That's part of getting out of your comfort zone. And you have to do it in order to grow, in order to have a better life, to do something new. You have to grow. You have to get out of your comfort zone. And that one decision to get out of my comfort zone and start learning something new at the age of 42, that I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I don't want to study anymore. I just wanted something to just to, like every other people, like they think that, okay, this is my job and I'm just going to stay like this for the rest of my life till I get retired and everything. And that was my plan too. But I didn't know what's possible. Now I know what else is possible. What people from all over the world, they plugged into this proven system and they made their dreams happen. They make their dream come true. They make their the ideal future, the future that I always wanted, the traveling, that financial peace of mind. That's just huge. The stress level goes down, and that's it. You feel better about yourself. You enjoy your life. You enjoy your time with your family, with your, you know, everything. You have time to take care of yourself. You have your me time. Like, it's a win-win situation. I don't understand. It's just, yes, at the beginning it's hard because it's a big decision. It's a brave decision, but universe reward, being universe reward hard work. Universe reward being courageous. You know what I mean? Courage. You have to choose courage over comfort. Otherwise, you're not going to get any better in life. So, if my story resonates with any of you, if you're stuck in a job that you don't enjoy, or if you're working hard and still can't get ahead, if you feel drained, burnt out, and unhappy, maybe this is your sign. If you're watching this, it's not a coincidence. It's a reason for it. So this might be your sign to do something about it. Come take a look at what we're doing, get all the information. There's nothing to lose. It's just information, and it's a unique business model. I'm sure you haven't heard of it. There's nothing like other businesses out there, so don't even assume that you know anything about it. Come get the proper information, and then you can see if you're anything like me, you be excited by what you see and you jump on it. Trust me. But people all over the world, they're changing their lives using this system. So why not you, right? And if you're brave enough to say yes, your future self will thank you. I promise you, because I'm so thankful about my old self that made that decision and made this life possible for me. I can't be more grateful. Again, thank you again for listening, whoever watched. Um, I'll be back tomorrow with another live, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and be brave. Take that brave decision and see what's possible.